Teaching Matters was created to close the learning gaps at urban public schools, where there is an urgent need for great teaching. We work side by side with educators to increase teacher effectiveness in real and measurable ways. From the beginning, our founder believed that any attempt to improve urban schools had to start with transforming the professional culture of teaching. Teaching Matters' current strategy is to scale up our new flagship teacher leadership model, Teaching for Impact, to 115 schools by 2017, reaching approximately 115 principals, over 6,000 educators, and 75,000 students. Our approach is about deep, school-wide transformation that, when implemented, affects every teacher and every child in each school. We target the most effective teachers to lead the improvement in their schools, and we work with the principals to make sure that those teachers are set up for success. There are 3 leverage points for our organization: school leadership, teacher leadership, and policy. First, we work with principals to ensure that the systems are in place school-wide to support teacher effectiveness. These include some real basics like common assessments, shared curriculum, and clear expectations for what great teaching actually looks like. Second, we identify the highest performing teachers in the school for teacher leadership roles, and we develop their skills to lead their peers in teams to drive school-wide improvements. Our third lever is support for policies that improve K-12 education. With 20 years of experience working side by side with teachers, we're in a position to know and understand how these reform policies are playing out in real classrooms. We advocate for changes, but changes that make a real difference, like support for teacher leadership, and rethinking teacher career paths in ways that'll help keep the great teachers in urban schools longer. One of Teaching Matters' greatest assets is its people. We are a values-based organization that attracts highly talented, committed educators who deeply respect the work and the role of teachers. We value collaboration, transparency, we build trust, and we are about results. We share the responsibility for our results with our teachers. Also, we've been very effective at leveraging public and private partnership. Every dollar we receive from a private donor is matched with $3 in public funding support. To date, we have an operating budget of $6 million, and we've raised about $1.5 million in private philanthropy each year. Teaching Matters is committed to measuring our impact to make sure that our work with teachers has real, observable impact on how kids are learning. We measure whether students are attaining basic and higher order skills necessary to be college ready. Independent research has shown that students taught by our partner teachers are seeing increased performance in complex analysis and writing skills. For example, students in our urban schools are better able to write and support arguments. This is a skill that's now required for national assessments. Also, we're measuring our success in increasing teacher skills and how well schools retain their great teachers. While Teaching Matters is focused in the New York metro region, we're larger in size and scope than many national nonprofits. We've served over half of New York City's 1,700 schools, serving over 1.1 million children. In addition, we're planning for future expansion to support other urban centers that have the same challenges as New York. Teaching Matters has been a strategic partner to the New York City Department of Education. Independent research has demonstrated that students in high-poverty schools taught by teachers in our program significantly increased analysis and writing skills. These are skills that are aligned to the new Common Core assessments. We've also managed to go to scale in New York while maintaining our reputation for excellence. We are larger in size and scope than many national nonprofits, and we've served over half of New York's 1,700 schools, which includes over 1.1 million children. Urban schools are challenged with high teacher turnover. This can really impact their professional culture and sustainability, We learned to find leaders willing to commit resources so that teachers could work together. When principals commit, we make their commitment pay off. Teachers working together as a team will have more impact and are more likely to stay in urban schools, and that's good for everyone. There's a gap between what schools need and what they can afford. We close that gap through public-private partnerships, but this is an ongoing challenge. With more resources, we would expand our current programs, reaching more schools, teachers, and students. We would fund research to further impact kids' learning. We believe in the power of public and private partnership. We match every dollar of private support with $3 of public. Teaching Matters takes a teacher-friendly approach to education reform. We believe in reform with teachers, not at teachers. With greater support, we could be more present as an honest voice in what is too often a very contentious public debate. We understand the great potential and the limitations of accountability-based school reforms, and what's needed to ensure that we improve schools with teachers as partners. With expanded public affairs and communications capacity, we would be able to help inform policy decisions that advance the profession of teaching. We are absolutely committed to doing the work to help schools serve their students' needs fully and well. We need help to amplify our voice and impact.